this tutorial that I've been wanting to do for so long because I see so many easy mistakes being made. But today I'm going to be showing you how to properly do a squat. So I'm going to discuss 4 mistakes that people make every time they try to squat, and I'm going to provide you with a solution. So let's get started. Mistake number 1. When squatting, I often see people start by bending their knees first, which is not what you want to do. So this is what the wrong thing looks like. Here, alright? You don't want to bend at your knees. Let's try this from the side. Here, alright? You don't, because then that means your knee is going above your toes, and that's not what we want. So, to properly fix this problem, what you want to do is sit back, not bend my knees, alright? You want to sit back first and then let your knees gradually bend as you lower your butt towards your hips. Before you get started, you want to find a proper foot stance that's comfortable for you. Me personally, I like to put my feet maybe shoulder width apart and point my toes outward, okay? So when you're squatting, you want to kind of want your knees to point the same way that your toes are. So, as I said, to fix this problem, sit back, not bend your knees, okay? So when you get ready to squat, sit back here, like you're about to sit in the chair, pushing your butt towards your hips, and that's how you fix that. So, mistake number 2 that I also see a lot is people bending their back when they squat. And this will cause terrible pain in the lower back, and that's what we don't need. So this is how a wrong squat looks when you put too much weight on your back. Here, alright? That's not what we're doing. You more so working the back, which will eventually start hurting, than more so working the legs and the glutes, okay? We want to grow the booty, not hurt the back, okay? So, the key to fixing this is to put your hands straight out in front of you, open your chest, suck your stomach in, and sit back, okay? Right here, okay? If you feel your elbows dropping towards your knees, that means your back is rounded. So if you're here, that's not how you want to be. You want to sit up straight, open your chest, take it down. Boom. To show y'all from this view, wrong squat is round in the back, okay? So what you want to do is open your chest up, put your hands straight out in front of you. Remember, point your toes, make sure your knees are pointed towards the same direction as your toes, and take it down. Remember, sit back, not bend the knees. And we're here. Squeeze at the top. Oh, mistake number 3. Another thing that I see people do all the time is when they get ready to squat, as they get lower, they put more pressure on their knees than actually working the legs. So this is how the wrong squat looks. Here, as you come down, you're bending your knees in. Remember, you don't want your knees to go over your toes. So, done with the solutions to your problems. Here's how you fix that. So remember, same thing we already discussed. Point the toes outward. Make sure your knees are pointed outward at the same position as your toes, and that's how you will fix. That's how you will fix that problem. So, when you get ready to go down, you want to make sure you take your knees outward instead of letting them cave in. Even if you can't go low into that squat, it's better to have a proper form and go as low as you can. Alright? So how this looks is taking it down, and you want your knees to go outward. Not here, out. Here. Squeeze at the top. So once again, when you feel like your knees are starting to cave in, you want to point them outward in the same position as your toes. So if you're here, remember, sit back, as we already discussed, sit back, point the knees outward, squeeze at the top. Okay, so here we are with mistake number 4. Another thing that I see a lot is when people get ready to squat, this is how this looks. They're coming up, but they're on their tippy toes. We're not trying to work the calves, we're not trying to ruin your shins. So, the weight should all be on your heels. So instead, like I said earlier, you want to take your butt and shift the weight towards your heels and use your heels to bring you back up, okay? So this is how this properly looks. So, feet outward, pointed slightly outward, knees same way. Remember, sit back, hands up straight, chest wide, suck that stomach in, and take it down. So when you get ready to take it down, you want to make sure your heels are planted on the ground. And so as you go down, you want to keep the weight on your heels and bring it up. So you're pushing from your heels, okay? If you feel like your heels about to come off the ground, practice going very, very low, bringing it up. And as you perfect your form, you will be able to go lower. So, I hope this video provides you with some nice tips to perfect your squat. And remember, practice always makes perfect. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. If you have any comments or questions, drop it below. Thanks for watching.